Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'm sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, I'm wearing clothes. I'm recording this hoping it works. Anyway, as you guys know, um, there is a movement to, turn boys into girls and girls into boys. But whether you're okay with that or not doesn't matter because just as long as it's not your little boy or girl, right? But something did happen that made me concerned, and that is something sacred was ruined. Yes, you think kids are sacred? Well, I think cheerleaders are sacred. Um, I think we have a problem now. There is apparently a transgendered NFL cheerleader, and I believe she's on the um, the Carolina Panthers. Um, listen, the cheerleader is a category in porn. Um, when I think of cheerleaders, and this is going back since high school, cheerleaders to me represent sex objects. They represent eye candy. They represent, a group of the best looking girls on campus wearing short pleated skirts and tight tops, kicking their legs high, cheering for a subpar sports team. Well, high school sports, it's like, the best high school team in the world is, you know, still sucks. But, so I'm calling it subpar. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, Morningside. Um, oh, and you too, Culver City. I'm talking to you too, Venice. Anyway, and then as you raise the ranks, you go to college. Same thing. They're they're sex symbols. You have websites dedicated to cheerleaders. You have websites dedicated to high school cheerleading teams, college cheerleading teams, professional, NFL cheerleading teams, NBA. Like when you have websites dedicated to cheerleading teams going from high school to like the pros, that shows you how important they are. You have a complete section of porn, a complete genre of porn called cheerleader. Name your favorite porn. Throw a cheerleader into it. It just got better. Name any porn that you like. Throw a cheerleader in it. It just got better. It doesn't matter what kind of porn. That's why I'm not listing porns. Any kind of porn. Two girls, one cup. Throwing a cheerleader. It's a lot better. Okay? I don't know. I mean, like, that's a mic drop moment right there. Two girls, one cup. Add a cheerleader. What happened? It just got better. Okay. So, cheerleaders are something that brings everyone a smile, at least. I've never felt bad seeing a cheerleader. Hey, I've never felt bad seeing the opposing team's cheerleader. No, never. You know why? Because people, the average person, and remember the average person is average. The average person likes looking at good looking, athletic women shake their parts. in a nice, fun way, so you can get away with staring because it's not it's not strip club dancing. It's just happy, fun time dancing. So you can be a perv, you know. You can wear track pants. It's okay. Seriously, you can wear track pants and watch a cheerleader. Can't do that at a strip club. No, no, no. Gotta wear jeans. Why? Because in someone's dull mind it matters. So, when I heard the news, I don't know when this happened, but I'm hearing it now that the Carolina Panthers have a man on their team, and the news article I read, the first openly trans NFL cheerleader is whatever now on the Carolina Panthers. So that made me question because they said the first openly trans. So are you telling me that in the NFL that they have, um, I guess in the closet trans cheerleaders? Because I'd like to know. I'd really like to know. What are you implying, NFL? Because I don't like that wording. They said the first openly trans cheerleader. So are you telling me that you've had trans cheerleaders in the NFL before? Okay, if so, I want my money back. I want my money back. I'm not kidding. It's not a joke. I want my money back. If you're telling me the NFL has had trans cheerleaders in the past, I want to file a class action lawsuit. I'm not joking. So I'm just making this statement public now because this is gonna get legal pretty soon. I need proof. The NFL needs to show me proof. I need the proper documentation that I need proof that all the previous cheerleaders and current cheerleaders have all been women and none of them were closeted. I don't know what else to call it. Hiding, you know, hidden tiger crouching gender. I need to know that this is the first and only transgender you've only had in the league. Because if you've had it, listen, I'm like Elon Musk. I'm trying to find out how many bots are on Twitter. Okay, Twitter's telling Musk there's 5% bots, but Elon did a few tests and it seems like it's more like 50%. Okay, so I'm doing my due diligence right now. So if you're telling me that this is the first openly transgender cheerleader, if you were wrong and you just meant to say the first, then we're okay. But if you're telling me that if the women to male ratio cheerleader percentage is like 20% are actually dudes, we're gonna have a problem. I want the proper paperwork. I want to see I want to see DNA test results. Okay? I want to see DNA test results. Let's start with Kansas City. For some reason, that just seems like a team that would have like 30% of the cheerleader squad would be dudes. I want to see DNA results. I want to see test. I want to. I want a doctor's note. How many of them have had a pap smear? Hmm? If it isn't all of them, we're gonna have a problem. I want to see these women walk through an X-ray machine, and I better see what there's 22 girls on the squad, right? I want to see 44 silicone breast implants. If I don't, there's gonna be a lawsuit. The Las Vegas Raiders or another team I'm very suspicious of, or are all those women, or do we have some closeted trans formers on that team? Mark Davis is the kind of guy who, well, you've seen his haircut. He can't tell the difference between girls and boys. How many Vegas escorts has that guy been with? And like halfway through, he's like, oh, I did not notice that. I, I did not notice that. Well, okay. The Carolina Panthers openly, the Carolina Panthers openly trans cheerleader. First of all, it's kind of hard for her to not be open about being trans when it just screams trans when you look at her. So I'm gonna laugh every time I say her. Dude, it looks like a guy. So I don't think I don't think you know I don't think he has a choice. So you're telling me that this dude was better than the woman that you didn't pick? How many women? Like here we go again. We're gonna start including dudes in another female position, and it's gonna exclude real women. This only hurts women. Transgender um, cheerleaders or trans anything. It's this only hurts women. You're taking away women's opportunities to give them to men. This is another example of a man invading a woman's space. It's just a cheerleader in your mind. But this is if this was given to a woman, you can do other things with it. Like that that job, it comes with benefits. Like maybe a woman wants to be like a semi-public figure. The cheerleaders. Once again, they have their own. Most of them, they have a website. They have like their bio, their hobbies, and it's like they get other opportunities. Like modeling opportunities, acting opportunities because they're a cheerleader. Doors get open because of that. Because of that position, it's usually on their back or like reverse cowgirl. But it's once again, it's just another position that can open up doors, and you're taking that away from a woman to do some woke bullshit and have just this nasty looking thing be on the squad. You know, this would never happen in Japan or Korea. You know why? Because they have common sense. They know what cheerleaders are for. Okay, no one is gonna go to a Carolina Panthers game because you got a chick with a dick out there. Okay, it's disgusting. When is the wokeness gonna stop? It's gotta stop. What is gained by having openly trans cheerleader? What's gained from that? Is the world a better place? Like what? Like who thought this was a good idea? Hey, why don't we put a dude out there? But like a dude that dresses up as a chick, though. What do you think? Well, that's a swell idea. I'm sure that'll bring in even more fans. I mean, we are the Panthers. Seriously, where's Ray Caruth when you need him? Have his boys pull up next to that car. Ho ho! You gotta be kidding me. I mean, this is another example, another sign of the beginning of the end. I mean, we're probably more like in the middle, you know. This trans cheerleader looks very abrasive. This trans cheerleader looks like, and I doing air quotes, if sandpaper were a person. This is wrong. You are ruining one of the best porn tropes ever. Okay? You're literally killing our pop culture with by doing stuff like this. The virtue signaling is hard, you know? In like Pride Month, like I hope this isn't like 30 days of trannies. So like every day we gotta put of this month we have to put a tranny in a woman's position. When are women gonna stand up and go like, "Hey, stop taking away our positions"? But it is what it is, and I'm sure there's a small group of people out there who actually want to see a tranny cheerleader. But you do you, all right? Oh my.